Oh, we don't have to talk about
Yeah,
this
but
until...
at least this year I think they need, especially after that Gran Turismo trailer, they need a trailer like that just to kind of show where it's at. Because I'm pretty confident they'd be most of the way through. They'd be able to show something like that.
They've been fucking testing the thing long enough. They had a working build even last year. Yeah.
So they definitely have enough to make a trailer. Give us some insight into where they're going with the
Just yeah, just I hope that the people testing it know what they're talking about. Because if you get a bunch of school kids to test your racing game, it's not going to be a very good racing.
No.
It's not going to be a sim.
They can go and test Horizon. Hopefully, that's what
and also, if you get the best driver in the world to do it, then it'll be undrivable for anybody else.
Yeah.
Yep,
So,
true that.
A decent range and some people who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Probably need sim guys who are just top sim guys, basically.
Like passionate people.
But it all depends too if you're trying to make another iRacing game or you're trying to make a game where people can have a bit of, you know,
well, I think you can have a bit
argy-bargy.
of both. Microsoft are in the right position to take it to iRacing, but also still provide that usability. So,
Entertainment value.
yeah. They could do really good. It's just the silence is weird.
Yeah,
like a hybrid bicycle.
I mean, what's...
Um,
How difficult would it be to, if your physics model was good enough, you could basically have an iRacing style physics model, but if you didn't
That's
want
what I
to,
mean.
you could
Forza's
just say
not that
that we
far
want to do
off it.
more arcade physics.
Yeah.
You know, you could toggle it in the menu
Exactly.
item if you,
And that's what
or
Forza's
the lobby
done
or
for
whatever.
years.
Like you've got the
drives
sim
are
steering, but if the sim steering thing turned on a whole new physics model that was more like iRacing, then you could satisfy everyone, right?
If they could have that option in there to do that, that'd be perfect. And
well, now they got the power with the next gen consoles. You think they can?
oh yeah, their model wasn't that bad. It's just there's a few little areas that the driving model itself needs tweaking, but overall it's not that bad. There's other things in the game that bother me more than that.
driving model we talking about?
Like Forza. Forza's not that bad.
Forza.
It's got braking issues, which I definitely need fixed, and
Tyre model needs a
and
lot
the
of
tyre
work.
doesn't work. Yeah, it's just heat problems and the way they've got that calibrator. But you could fix that. That's not fucking difficult.
That and the
well,
top
even
on there.
an option to turn it off as well. If you want to have a drift, you don't want the tyres red hot and slippery.
Yeah. Well, it just needs to be
That's
more realistic, and then it wouldn't do it. The problem is they won't go iRacing, I don't think, because iRacing are one of the very few sims that have a fully physics-based tyre model, but you don't need that specifically. Oseto doesn't, and it's fantastic. You just
Oseto's tyre model's better than iRacing, even though it's not 3D
and
modeled.
it's not 3D model. It's just really well thought out. So you can
Because after playing Oseto and then you go back to iRacing, you're like, fuck, this is unforgiving. The cars just break away so fast and so easy.
It's probably the problems in it, like it's so accurate, I guess, if you know what I mean, like that realistic in numbers, in the numbers sense. But Assetto kind of massages that to feel how it should, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like what that guy used to say about Autonomous Ballista. He used to say how like you can build it really, really accurate, and it probably won't be very good drive. So you've got to kind of massage it to that middle ground to make it actually work, and that's important. And I think that's what iRacing struggle with. But they're on a different path too. Like that's pretty impressive what they're doing with the fully.
Oh shit! Yeah.
iRacing's probably appropriate if you've got a motion rig. There is a rig, and how your inner ear moves and reality are not the same.
Yeah, that would be weird.
You got some your stuff going on that shouldn't actually.
I reject your reality and submit my own.
Exactly. But iRacing, the big thing iRacing has is just the big online multiplayer thing that it's built, and Forza, Microsoft could do that if they wanted to.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the market's wide open for something that's a bit more, like just a little tiny bit more sim than what they've got maybe.
Yeah.
But also forgiving enough that iRacing you can't show up and have a fun race. You got to show up, do some practice. Have a good setup, do some practice, get your eye in, then you do a race.
Exactly.
If you don't go practice, you're going to have a shit time.
The dumb thing is, I think it's good and bad, is the fact that they've got a captive audience that are going to buy the fucking game. Like, it's not as if, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure all of us are going to buy it. Like, it's...
Well, but you talk about
Game Pass anyway, right?
Well, you talk about the gaming community. We're there, we're ready, we're waiting. The racing community.
Bring it on.
If they could do.
But I wonder, is that also a problem because they know that we're going to fucking buy it and they don't put as much effort into it?
Yeah, that's probably a bit of an issue, but like simple things like do what iRacing do, run special events every year with the the 24 hours and the big enduros and Bathurst 1000. Run an official version of that and have some series that run constantly that you can go and run in. That's what they need. They're missing a big part of that.
Yeah, gotta be more enjoyable to drive first.
Yeah, I agree.
And
give me 24 hours of sucking cars and 24 hours of shit.
Yep.
Granted, we've had some fun 24 hours where you crash early, and that's a long day.
Oh, that's the normal one, I think. But, bring on the new damage model.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that out. Just in time for Bathurst.
Oh god, when is Bathurst? Is it weekend after next?
I think it's a couple of weeks.
We got grand final day, so we get the Friday off. I think next week or the week after, and I'm like, please let that be the Friday before the 1000, and then I can get some practice in the day before.
I'm going to be doing a lot of practice, but the car felt alright. It's just that setup wasn't much. I didn't like it.
Which setup did I use?
Yeah, I used that. I ended up going to base setup, and that was better. That was quite nice.
Try the one I made. Because I went back to our wedding tune, and I'm like, what ideas can I take? It's
probably the best thing to do. Go back to that and just tweak it to the new changes, I guess.
Yeah,
the F1 race was good last week. I watched that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah.
I'm actually enjoying that probably more than the supercar. Well, the supercars haven't fucking raced, but it's quite good at the moment. It's really interesting. God, Verstappen, he's quick though. He's a very quick young dude.
Yeah, I know Hamilton was frustrated that he didn't have a chance to create a tyre offset.
Yeah.
Try and use that.
He was trying.
Advantage, but it was a rare window of opportunity to maybe get the undercut, although undercutting into the traffic was not very smart actually.
No, I thought that was going to not really pan out, but I guess they took a shot. Someone with the race trust thought it would work.
Yeah. They just look how long it took to go through the pit lane or something. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
They had one. Was it France this year? They got undercut by Verstappen when they had no right to. Because they stayed out for an extra lap because they're like, no, our computer model says we're fine, and it turned out it was the pit lane is a bit narrow, and Mercedes has to turn into the pit box because they got the first pit box
so
on a really tight angle from the lane, and so they take longer to go through the lane than most of the other teams. They didn't factor that in, and that cost them a position, and he came out just behind.
God, that must be a high stress job being the tactician in a team like that. You make a fuck up and you're just you're out. Or you don't get paid for a month.
So Marty reload the tune on the Z.
Oh, do we have to reload any of these? Yeah.
I wanted to do something about the Porsche. I don't know whether to do something about the Porsche. I don't know whether to strip some wing out of the Mustang because it had amazing high-speed cornering, or I don't know if I already have taken some wing out of the Mustang and.
I haven't changed my setup. Do I need to reload it?
Just having a look. No, I haven't touched the Mustang yet. The question is, do I take some power out of the Porsche or?
You should probably leave the Mustang alone. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's close to the Z. How it is.
And the Mustang and the fucking what's his name are pretty close, weren't they? Really?
Yeah, they weren't too far off.
It was just the Porsche was top end.
Yeah.
Just drive past.
It was good out of corners too. It just got the power and fucking left.
That's it.
Oh jeez, whatever.
No. Close the track. Have a heart attack. Doesn't he?
Feel the shuffling around of the drivers in F1.
Yeah.
And
finally gets a decent car to drive.
Yep. Well, and I'm sure that was decided before Spa, but how timely was Russell's qualifying? I wonder how that actually went down. Interesting to hear the full story of the journalist did it. Was it like, you've got a contract for Mercedes next year, and then he goes out and puts a Williams on the front row because he's so excited?
Yep. Sweet.
Yes. Oh, what did you do?
We'll be announcing our decision after this weekend. He's like, all right, now it's fucking got to put on a show.
Yeah.
Show what I got.
Yep.
See the analysis of his qualifying lap?
It was the race.
Julian Palmer.
Oh no!
Reckons it was one of the best laps, like, because he's completely outdriven Hamilton, right? To do that lap, like he in a shittier car. It was all. I mean, obviously, in those conditions, it was levels the cars a bit as far as, you know, it's all coming down to grip of the tyres, which are. More so. Yeah, exactly. And it shows off driver skill more, and Russell basically demonstrated that he's got a shitload of skill to be able to pull off that lap in that car. You know, so it'd be interesting to see how he does against Hamilton next year.
It's a shame Williams can't get themselves faster again. They used to be a cool team. Is it just their engines? Is that all it's shit, or is it?
No, they got the.
They got Merc. They got Merc engines.
They got lost with their Euro. They've improved a lot since last year. They were miles off everyone's baseline. They were, you know, they couldn't see Haas.
Right, so they've done better.
They have moved up, and you know, Haas hasn't developed the car this year, so I suppose that matters a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. The cost cap will slowly play them a bit closer together. I think the front running teams have such a big advantage. It'll still be this. It's probably going to be the same order, but it'll just be a smaller percentage.
Yeah.
One difference. Can I add to that?
Oh, did anybody bringing it back to the old local racing? Anyone watch or hear Russell's comments about the next gen race car for Supercars?
No. Yeah, I did. Worse luck.
Because he reckons that it's not even going to come to
It's a
light.
farce.
Yeah, and that they're totally going to skip Gen 3 and just have something better for 23.
What?
Because of the rubbish
They
that's
better
all
not.
going on. It seems interesting.
Freaking Camaro looks so cool. I'd be so.
I'm sure they're still going to do it
see that
tomorrow.
thing.
I think what he means is, I think they've already started working on a package to appeal to others, potentially. Maybe there's something they didn't think of. But it does seem weird. They put a lot of money in this film, so it seems pretty full on.
But they put a lot of effort into the V6 thing too.
Yeah,
Remember how much work they spent on that.
I do agree. I don't think we'll see Gen 3 this year. Like, we'll see a prototype on track, but that's it. Next year, I should say. I think it'll be a 23 thing.
Fuck me.
Which is annoying because it means another year of
Foxy looking cars.
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh,
Just say it.
Yeah. It just sucks.
It does my head in when I see that Mustang, that abortion. It's like, how can they take a beautiful looking car and make it into a fucking bubble car? What the fuck?
Someone really should have thought, hang on. Yes, this is the chassis, but fuck me, that's not great. Surely someone along the way went, oh yeah, this is a bit stupid, but alright, keep going.
Yeah.
And then Ford's fucking performance team are just like, oh, we'll make it super fast. Who cares?
The first time it happened, I had a lot of trouble getting around too, was when they put flared guards on one of the Falcons. I'm not sure what era. I could probably walk down my cars and find it.
The
EL.
Oh, you mean way back?
Early.
Right.
Yeah.
Be the E-Series EB or something.
It is, so Ambrose's cars has got it, so that's the Bathurst winning.
Oh, Ambrose.
So EL, EF?
Ambrose.
EF?
EL, Bright Richards, 98.
Oh, sorry, that's it.
It's Stone Brothers.
Right,
Perfect.
Stone Brothers, yeah.
Great job.
Cool.
It's got the flared guards and the car never came out with it.
Right.
And every time I'd go to a race and I'd see them, I'd look at them and I'd go, what the fuck? It's not how the front of the car looks.
Taking some liberties.
You're worried about flag guards, jeez. Look at us now.
I know.
Yeah. They need these nice cars to come out. I'm really hoping they do get it next year. Because fuck yeah, like that Camaro and that Mustang render looks so fucking good.
I'll still maintain that if you gave them a standard Camaro and a standard Mustang and made some way of like whatever you got to do to make them
that'd still be good.
Even, right? Yeah, because the drivers that we get behind, right, and they'll be fucking V8s and it'll be awesome.
That's pretty much what they're
and they don't
run,
need all that
to be
fancy
honest.
shit. But I mean, they only need to have like they used to do with the Utes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just get the power in line and away you go. To be honest, I'd just be happy to go for it because then you got incentive from manufacturers to do better. That's a big part of F1.
I kind of like them to do some. Yeah, well, F1 is still open competition in most ways.
That's what gets so development in there. I know they do have rules around what you can do, obviously, because you can't go spastic, but that's fine. It just gives you room to play.
Yeah, I find that one of the biggest draws of F1 for me is trying to understand, like, it's spending the time analysing about why is this car faster on this sort of track.
Right.
Clearly, in my mind, the Red Bull, the Honda engine's got a bit less power than Mercedes. Red Bull makes generally more downforce, a bit more draggy, sort of medium downforce levels. I guess they can pile on downforce more efficiently. If the Mercedes wants to go really high downforce, then they're very draggy. It's all those sort of things. The Ferrari fires the tyres up quickly, but can eat the tyres because of it. And the Alpine barely touches the tyres, but they get amazing tyre life. Usually, it's noticing things like that.
I was liking watching the stuff between Hamilton and Verstappen and that downforce because Verstappen seemed to run a lot less than Hamilton was in a lot of places for some reason.
Yeah.
Was able to get more obviously overall speed. But
it's a bit deceptive because the Red Bull's a shorter wheelbase and it runs a lot more rake, so they're producing a lot more downforce off the floor. And because of the rake of the car, the wing's on more of an angle than it looks as well, because it's a whole the platform of the wing is angled as well.
Does that reduce drag though and make it a little bit better?
Yeah, generally it's a little bit less drag to do that. The weakness I think is it slow corner performance is compromised or something. It's not.
Well, they did say that the Mercedes were good in the corners, that's where they kind of shone. So it's
although Red Bull's probably got more downforce. Can more easily do it.
But it gives that interesting start.
It's the thing. There's some of these cars are within a tenth of a second, but you can still see the differences if you look closely, and that's where I think we've gone wrong trying to create parity, trying to create identical cars.
It's all just come around,
why don't you just run whatever, and we'll put weight in your car. We'll just use success ballast, and then the cars will still be completely different and suit each other at tracks, but we'll have some kind of.
What Marty just said is exactly what I would love. A fucking Mustang and Camaro chucked on the track. Go for it. Have a fucking race.
Put restrictors in the engines if there's any parity bullshit, and make sure that the revs and the horsepower is the same. But
to be honest, both those cars are aimed at each other anyway. They're very fucking similar. They'd have very similar performance.
But
it'd be fun.
And the thing is that the drivers
the Camaro looks as aerodynamic as the Mustang.
No, it doesn't actually.
Not,
it's a bit chunkier.
So I guess you tap out things
like
that.
The Camaro might have 0.5% or 1% more power or something.
Yeah.
But they made the V8 Holden Ute and the V8 Falcon Ute totally different designs. One solid bed,
that was also
and they made them.
That was when the Commodore had shit ton power over that fucking Falcon, and the Falcon was heavy front.
So they just used the restrictor on the Commodore. That's it.
And
it was easy.
It was still great. Yeah. It's not that fucking hard. I think they complicate it too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're supposed to be smart, those guys, but sometimes they get so focused on the competition part, they don't even think about the fans. And the only reason they exist is fans.
Exactly. They forget about it.
I mean, I know, it almost seems dumb to say it, but surely someone...
Especially when they dismiss the Ford versus Holden stuff, and they're like, it's not that important anymore. It's like, maybe go
it doesn't matter.
Well,
that's right, but it doesn't matter because it's gone, so there's no good crying about it.
But we still do have...
I follow motor racing, right? And I follow drivers or teams, so fucking... give me my driver and my team and put him in something and
I'm sure
go.
you're not going to support a Ford usually. Like I'm not going to support a Hulk.
Oh, no.
GM, you know what I mean? But
Oh,
I
Dave,
no.
you still got a soft spot for Chance.
I do. But
Yeah, but that's like what's
he's
his
a good
name when he
bloke.
went? Because Scotty,
Yeah.
you know, I still like Scotty because, you know, as a young kid coming up through the pack and showing him,
good,
you cannot ignore someone that's that talented.
I still get happy when I see Chaz do a good race and win and shit. Like, I don't care. He's just a good driver. But I still back Fords. I like seeing Fords win. And that's a big part of the sport. I think they need to make sure that.
They can't lose that rivalry. Yeah, I'm not saying, when I say put them in anything, I mean, they've got to be...
but like,
Alright, I'm ready to start. I've redone all the Porsche tunes.
Sweet.
Got hands on wheels / controllers. But
that was for you, Zeus.
Zeus, you can keep one hand on whatever.
What am I giving up? The brake or the brake?
Yeah, give up the brake.
Those sets look good.
I haven't got the colour right yet.
On that.
Yeah, and how does it do the flares without the Genos?
Yeah, there's a body kit option for the tuning thing. I didn't realise. I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to pick the top speed on that, and I'm going to that road.
Oh shit, there's a car in there. Sorry. Wasn't expecting anyone to try and call me yet.
I was there the whole time.
Yeah, but I was on the inside.
Yep. And I was on the outside. Big rich. Yeah. Steering up feels too. I turned it up. Some other car and then it feels too much.
How cool is the Datsun? Isn't it awesome?
It's very flat. It's good.
Engine
Turbo
sounds.
flutter and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Someone I was driving the other night was just like labouring around and I was like, oh god, kill me now. Oh, Jesus. We jumped that.
That's a bit too much. And I'm gonna have to try and live here just a 3D modelling day for the Grosseto. Getting some of the cars I'm working on down to the point where I'm adjusting the amount of drag the cars have by like less than 0.5%. Like, yep, that's pretty much exactly historical correct. I'm pouring over old race results.
That's pretty cool.
Lap charts, timings and stuff. Trying to figure out how, on what sort of tracks how good they were. And really zeroing on. I would probably have to recreate 80 to 90% of any Grand Prix grid from about 1928 down around 30.
We're going to do the time consuming things.
Yeah. Like, let's start with modifying some, do the obvious changes, get the rest. straight line comparison. Oh, I'd better put acceleration, or it just holds the gear longer. It's bloody very, very, very close. That is your 5 speed as well.
Oh, I don't even get into 5th.
Alright. Well, we get the 4th.
Just getting to read about here, but it's still read out.
I'm tuning in so early when they're calling it every fucking lap. Wake up!
Dave and I get the 4th, but we're not really using the gear. There's so much left.
Shit, I think I bumped you too much then.
Keep going, mate. Keep going. It's all good.
That's much faster.
Good eggs for the guy they get. That's one, Marty.
Thanks, mate. It's really nice. You know, you race a car and you think, fuck, it doesn't matter where you come, that car just felt so good. Oh, because I've got a really unusual driving style and it's hard. Like, I can't, like, what I used to do in the past was keep downloading tunes from the net and like 10 or 15 until I found one that I could drive, and then yeah, it's crazy.
Too much go-karting, mate.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there it is. FM7, not Forza Friday. Oh, straight to Prague. Wow.
So, have you noticed that a lot of the E-Series are going to tracks that we race on all the time, so you know the track so well.
Yeah.
It's more enjoyable to watch that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm even watching the pros, which a lot of the names I don't even know. And because of the track.
I only saw the first week, but I was not really interested in the pros.
I wasn't either until they had a track. I went, whoa, fuck, that's our track.
Well, they did their Rebel Ring, and I was like, oh, I just did this on iRacing last weekend.
Yeah, you get sucked into it.
I was like, oh, I'll watch this actually. This might be interesting to see what they're doing. And then, it's like, oh, he's sideways there. Yeah, I know what that's like. And then I watched the real drivers, and it was like, this is boring. That's when they did the oval, mate. This is stupid. Everything's a joke anyway. Why am I wasting my time?
interesting choice of cars that they would run virtually a fictional car because it's not even complete yet, is it?
The NASCAR.
Yeah, the Gen 3 thing.
Yeah.
Is it finished?
No, I thought
Are they racing?
I don't think they're racing it yet. That's next year.
No. But I mean, it's interesting for an E-Series to run a car that that hasn't even raced yet, really.
Yeah, well, it's interesting for them to run those cars.
This would be a good test. Which guy's got the handling?
I didn't plan that very well. Win the first race and start last with my favourite.
Well, it must have slowed down a bit. It's got a nice and short first gear. I was committed. I'm like, you're gonna take me with you, don't do it.
Nah, fourth. I found fourth gradually. So it's on back. Jesus.
Jesus. This head's a bit floaty coming down there.
I mean, I put, what, 205s in the front and 235s on the rear, I think. It's normally a really, really open car.
Yeah, I don't think you can come off the throttle too much there because every time I lifted it, carried the oversteer on.
Ah, yeah. It's aggressive like that. Dude, great brothers know each other, right? Oh, Marty. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Verstappen fans have started the social media hate on George Russell because he's on a Mercedes. They're like putting up a snapshot of him when he was waving for the crowd as he was raising his arm, and it looks like a Nazi salute. Like, look, George Russell's a fucking Nazi. I'm so furious. And then Mercedes side. Fucking idiots. Yeah.
Oh, he did that last week in front of me. Almost
surviving
exactly the same.
side by side.
Just inconsistent.
Consistent. It's true.
I can't say all the things that I'm gonna lie. I can try and say them out. That's pretty close.
Oh, pushy.
I had a few steps off on the other end. I got a bit extra. Nice one, Dave.
Yeah, well done, mate.
That was very good there.
Ooh, yep. It was fucking ridiculous commitment on that last lap.
Yeah.
I was flat through the first 2 corners of the city,
Nice, yeah.
or 1.5 corners of the city.
I've been very close to going flat through there. It felt really loose. I wasn't sure if we would actually do it.
Yep.
05 GT. Fuck me.
It was flat in the left, and then it was like a
Right.
provoke with the brake to get it through the
Is that
right.
that first,
right.
The first left? Because if you cut that just right, I reckon, yeah, I was thinking you could
Yeah,
definitely straight line that, basically.
First lap I was third gear, went down to third, because you're not far into fourth, and I'm like, I'm going to hold fourth and hold it flat.
I was mostly
I
worried about the
stuffed up.
second one.
At the top of the hill, I stayed in fourth gear, and it was not pulling, after the long climb, it was not pulling up the hill very well. I saw you got away from me there.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I checked the speed, and I was like, I was doing 171, and I was checking the board was about 192, and I'm like, oh, no wonder. Yeah.
It just kind of dies a little bit there. It's like,
Fun car, though.
Yeah, it's great.
That's good. 2 good fun cars, more to the collection. I haven't got enough tunes to make anymore, so glad we've got a few on the rotation.
Exactly.
Right, Suzuka Waves. Oh, I got one. I don't know how good it is, Zeus. I did make it plus chin to the Z, and I just gave it front tyres. I don't know if it needs front tyres. Might make it a bit too hairy. But it's there if you want to test it and see what it's like. Because I went straight away, I went first to rear tyres, but the rear tyres didn't give it much of a boost. So I thought, Forza thinks it needs front tyres, but pretty tailored car sometimes. I don't know. See? I haven't driven it.
too bad.
I'll go grab a beer. Back in a sec.
Okay. Yep, that's the one. The stats are up. Better on paper. Interesting mix, Marty. I didn't even realise you had a BRE paint job. Ryan?
Oh, well, it's... I was
purple...
trying to copy my car, but I was trying to use brush silver, I think, to tint it to make the colour, and every time I'd sort of try to get it brownish, it went like horrible. So I just gave up. I'm going to try it through another colour and then...
Yeah.
But I couldn't get the right numbers either, and it was only going to be half-assed anyway, so...
I like those paint. I must have... The side panelling doesn't quite fit the seam. Lumen's not there, mate. Maybe it does.
Alright. Oh, cool, you changed the graphics.
I did. Yeah, I mean, you're notorious.
Oh shit, I've got to come bloody play chess with you again. I think I fucked that game, so I'll probably go through it pretty quickly and get onto another one.
I think if you had one more move to make on your side, it'd probably be fine to get out of it.
I was enjoying
playing
that. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm playing my time rated. Me who's doing 2 half days a week for us at work, Bennett playing chess. But then Bennett has been playing since, I don't know, early 2000s.
Jesus.
And I make a turn and boom, the turn comes straight back instantly. And I'm there looking around, oh fuck, how do I, if he goes there he's going to checkmate me, oh if I go here, I look at it for like 10 minutes, finally make a move.
He's like, boom.
And then he still does something, I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that, now we know where we're going.
I forgot that you could make your pawns into fucking queens, by the way.
Oh.
I didn't even think of that. I'm like, oh fuck, son of a bitch.
That's
yeah, it's all good. Jen laughed at me.
Well, I stepped in last weekend and taught Veronica, but she refuses to learn online. It has to be across the board. But anyway, I was showing her some of the calculations that the guy working on. So I move my queen out here and get some counterplay on the queen side, and then there's arrows all over the screen. She's like, I am never going to be as good at chess as you are.
It's a fun game. You take it as deep or as less deep as you want.
Exactly, yeah. So many players, there's always someone better than you.
Yeah.
Always someone worse.
Like, I definitely don't put that much effort now. Look at it. But I hate it, that's good. See what happens. There's some stuff going on up there.
Didn't touch you. That's very fine. These are realistic. This is a proper top-loader ratio. The Mustang feels like a 5-speed with no first gear.
It feels good.
You can use first gear at 75.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus, sorry Marty, I fucking lost it a little bit on the grass there.
Go Zeus, I just stopped Zeus, I'm just letting it go.
Yeah. I didn't realise I was right on the grass. I went to start.
It's all good. It's all good, we all survived. I just didn't want to take advantage because when you hit me, I hit Zeus.
Yeah. I saw it and I went, giving you a few extra Ks into that corner.
Little did you know I was already on the limit.
Yeah, didn't really need those extra. Jesus.
That's that understeer I was talking about. Zeus just got it. So you think you're saving your power on, the fucking thing just leaves the circuit. It just flies itself off.
Unpredictable. Yeah.
It is better.
Yeah, right. Chess here anyway.
Usually is trying to find time.
Yeah. Just not sure what I'm going to do.
Stay where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let him cancel.
That little thing is quick. It's bloody good car.
Yeah, it's awesome to drive.
They're so well matched. You just got
They are very well.
find it. Yeah.
It's lively though, like,
Yeah.
but a good lively.
Yeah, well, that's what you want. A bit of fun.
Well,
Yeah, that's wide.
What's sad is I'm pretty sure the Mustang's got the biggest cam you can get in audio now. And the video that inspired him to make these cars was that 289 Mustang driven to 8.5, and the Mustang, the red line's just before 7.
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
You can do better.
I got a little bit better.
I thought that was the last lap. So
You'd put on the handbrake, Marty would have.
yeah.
I'm going. I think you have better mid-corner.
Yeah, definitely through there. That one. On the sweepers, like that.
It also brakes. I don't know why, because I think this brake's really good.
I like to always brake deep though. It's just a thing I do.
You know, I work out how far I can brake, the three corners 3 times before that, and then you still come fucking right up behind.
Oh, I try going deeper every corner until I crash into something.
Yeah, well, that's what I do too. I'm definitely on the limit that last one.
Yeah. You just keep going deeper in. It's like, hey, she's good. Go another few meters.
Until shit gets fucked up.
And then you're like, oh no, this is too far. Yep.
I'm taking it too far.
It's usually when you're saying, oh, sorry.
Or if not,
Oh, good race,
save you.
GT.
Yeah, good work, Jeff. Yeah. Smashed out of it. That was a good battle with you, buddy, actually. I was enjoying that.
Yeah, it was good actually. GT just pipped you on the lap.
Oh, bastard.
Clean as well. I'll teach you how to do that later.
Yeah, clean. Just right.
Well, it was definitely not me. Looking in the mirror, I know it wasn't Dave.
No clean here.
I think I need to top up my drinks before Bathurst.
Oh, yep. That's a very good idea.
Sounds good.
Marty, do you have the Series X thing or whatever it is?
Yes.
You do. Yeah. I want to try and get a bloody PlayStation 8. They're so fucking hard to find.
But just for one game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd do that. It'd be fun to try.
Although, I don't want to play Gran Turismo. I kind of do because the controllers are amazing, but I really don't because if I'm really enjoying a racing game, I want to do it on the wheel.
Yeah, well, that's my problem. Plus, I also want to play with people, like not just randos.
What about buying a direct drive? Does that give you options to use any platform or not?
If you've just got to buy the base that supports both, which they do now.
Hang on, doesn't your base is? You can use it on PlayStation.
I've got.
No,
I had to
PC and
pick
Xbox.
one of the others. Yeah. And at the time, I went with Xbox because I thought I'd be using Xbox. I should have just got the PlayStation one because I'm on PC now for everything else.
But mine does PC, PlayStation, and
yeah, yours
Xbox.
is the Club Sport. It's different.
But I thought they were basically the same.
Yeah, but
Not the same.
It's the licensing inside the machines. It's annoying as fuck. But
Is the nice tight gearing in Mustang worth that shit for launch? I think it is.
yeah, it's fine.
I can look at it.
It's not that bad.
A bad camber with an Audi.
Yeah, I had to come out of the throttle because I thought I was going to run into Dave.
Oh. I always take it a bit easy on that corner for this far. Don't wreck it.
Hey, if you're on live, a bit easier than the sit car, eh?
Yeah.
I've been struggling with that thing. Gotta make time to get back in and just take a couple of hours and it's hard to put all the time in that I need. It's so frustrating. Maybe frustrating when it's
Jesus.
Was yours light down the hill, Martin, or was it okay? Not too early to say. The top
There's
speed
nothing
is
wrong
going to
with
be a
the-
problem, but
Yeah.
Seems alright. Jesus.
birthday thing. Who's hanging in there? They look different, but they go the same.
Yeah.
This is actually getting a fucking nice tail day from the look.
Yeah, it definitely gets some good top end on that
That thing's down on maybe 6 gearing units for the setup. Thought I'd get that wall, sure.
I got pretty close myself.
Across the gates and got first and second, third, and seven, eight.
Probably not the way you want it.
Working some damage, man. Might be one of the most perfect cars I've ever driven.
That's real nice. Sounds good too.
It does so many things spot on. Even shooting the battles. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Still clean and still up. See if I can bring it on.
I might be able to do that. It's getting a little bit close.
Yep, I'm still waiting for it.
Really fun. Trying to taste the temper of
Oh, gee, you better come back and do it, bud.
Yeah. Marty picked it up.
Nothing though.
Cheers. That's good
Yeah,
race.
nice work, mate.
Oof, hard work.
Quick for V-Class cars.
Nice lap, Jeff. Jeez.
That third lap was ridiculous, yeah. But, you know, there's a few places like I was throwing it down the hill a lot faster than I would have been game if I was leading.
Yeah, I was trying to not throw the win away.
Yeah, that's always a good thing, Dave.
When you're in second, you're kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say before about Russell's lap at Spa. The bit, like, even Verstappen said, like, you know, when you're fighting for the championship, you can't quite put everything on the line because you can't afford to start from last and bin it.
Yeah.
You have to get your lap in as well.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah.
And with those conditions, you know, the lap before that, if it had rained heavier on that last lap, Hamilton would have been on pole by a second. So conditions are changing all the time. And so more to the story.
There usually is when someone who wouldn't usually be there gets somewhere.
Yeah, still incredible. Like no question of his talent and how good a lap that was. Yeah, definitely best lap of the session. How are you, Bob?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Got my car back the other day, so it's up the driveway. Haven't driven it, haven't driven it a lot because my only issue is that when I spoke to the smash repairers here probably 5, 6, 7 weeks ago, I mentioned to them that because the other guy hit me in the front steering on the passenger side, I had a little bit of a question mark on the integrity of the bits and pieces around it. And about a week later he turns around and says, oh yeah, I drove it up the road and back and there's no issues. That does not tell me that much. So then I messaged the assessor today, Friday, Thursday, thinking I was going to get a reply back. The car got dropped off Thursday. Didn't get a reply back, so I assumed I'd just take the hire car for an extra day. Spoke to the NRMA this afternoon. They said, well, we've done a wheel alignment on it. That don't mean much either.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the hire car back tomorrow. And then I have to hire it myself, not NRMA. Probably thinking I'll hire it payday, which will be Wednesday. Then we fill it back up and give it back to him. And my mechanic's going to look at my car on Monday afternoon, so yeah, hopefully he won't find anything wrong with it. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, two stupid things I've done when I got the car off, when it came off the back of the tilt tray, because I've been driving an automatic for the last 8 weeks. I tried fucking starting the manual gear. I was going, why the fuck is it not working? Didn't click till about 12 seconds later, going, hey, let me. And then stupidly this morning, this morning when I was about ready to drive up the driveway, I just clicked that my car's up the driveway, not the hire car. Yeah. I was almost about to back the hire car up on the my car, so that would have been a very interesting. Please explain. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, no, not too bad. Life's been pretty good at the moment. As I said, the car's back. I took the car up to my smash repairer to have asked him, other than it being painted black, did he see anything wrong with it? Because for me it's just the colour. Right. And he's gone back, no, all the panels are aligned evenly, a nice even coat across the bonnet, across the friggin' quarter panels and the side panels. They've cleaned up the wheels and gone, yeah, that's great, that means nothing to me, the wheels, they just go around the road. But yeah, so just get the okay off my mechanic with the front wheel. I'll be able to drive it left, right, centre.
Right.
So how you boys been, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I got jabbed, so that was relaxing.
Yeah. Let me guess, they couldn't give it to you in a bottle.
No, the girl told me that my 5G was going to be awesome.
I thought
they the needle in my arm.
I thought they were doing aminers these days. Just, little capsule, slide in.
Yeah.
GPS tracker.
They don't trust
my
me,
second one today.
I don't know where to set them.
Looking forward to my get arm tomorrow.
Yeah. It fucks your arm up, doesn't it?
Did you go Pfizer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought when people said, "Oh, you get a sore arm," I'm like, "Yeah, what? Where you got stabbed with the needle? Of course you do." And then the next time, "Oh fuck, my arm was sore."
No, the needle doesn't hurt.
Every time you have to reach up, like lift up your arm up sort of shoulder height.
So it does dead it.
And my
like now.
I got a
It's only
Tuesday.
a few hours ago.
Right, I drove to the city. My team organised a security pass for me, and then didn't explain how I was meant to use it, and that I had to swipe it on the way into the building. So I'm not sure how I was meant to use it because it's like up on level 10.
Yeah.
And there's no parking outside. But anyway, so I ended up paying $65 for parking to drive to
What?
Bloody hell.
because I didn't want to hang around till early bird ended at 2 or 3 o'clock because I thought, what if I get side effects? I can jab and then I'm...
Yeah.
And
You are a side
by the
effect.
time I got to the city, my rim was on the rubber. There was no air in my left rear tyre.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Did someone let my tyre down? Like, I had headphones in and I was like listening to, I don't know, a podcast or something, so I couldn't hear it. And it's all city blocked, so I wasn't turning in corners, so I didn't notice. The handling didn't feel off until someone rolled up beside me, rolled down his window. He's like, your tyre, your wheel's down, your wheel's down. And I'm like,
Shit.
I hope my wheel's down. I wouldn't want to be fucking airborne.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
And I looked out the window and I was like, oh shit, fuck, that is down. Anyway, I was only like 2 blocks away.
Yeah, right.
But then I've got like half an hour where I was meant to be going to a meeting at work to head off to the jab, and I'm like, I don't want to be changing a fucking wheel after being stabbed with a fucking visor in the arm. So I'm like, shit, I better message my team. I'm not coming to the meeting. I'm fucking changing the tyre down in the car park. Good thing about lockdown, I just parked across 3 parking spaces.
Yeah, that'll do.
Thankfully, I had the jack and everything.
They do make you wait that. Like we had to wait for about half an hour, I think, in the hospital before we were allowed to go home, just in case.
Oh, you went 15 minutes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
The arm was the worst thing. It's fucking painful. Damn it.
Yeah, I still did a bunch of SLO courses that night, and I'm like, oh no, my arms really sore.
Yeah.
Bob, are you joining us for the next race?
Nah, I'm just busy for a while, brother. I'm just silly. You can keep on going.
Indianapolis.
But yeah, flat tyres and that. Almost a decade ago when I was working on the railways or whatever, somehow I must have spiked the rear tyre of the Commodore, and I done my shift, came home, jumped back in the car, was lowered anyway, cranking down the freeway doing probably 110, 115. Every time we get to a certain point, you just squeal. Fuck, who the fuck's doing that? As I try to reverse my own driveway here, just maybe, what the fuck? And get out. Ah, my tyre's flat. Bugger. That would explain a few things.
Yeah.
Do the same as you. Flip the fucker up, put the spare on, take it down the loaded tyre, power turn rest on, and new tyres. We replaced it the other week. Yep. Just, how'd you get it so far? Well, maybe when you drive 12 kilometres at 115 k's an hour, I think it fucks it up pretty quickly. Yeah, you roof both fucking sidewalls on it. The only thing that's left on is the tread and these roof marks. It says, oh, well, so bad, fucking so bad. Yeah. And the part about having a lower car, you don't know when you get lower.
I don't know. Well, what's confused me, what worries me, is I've put air back in my tyre and left it in the tray I use, and it has not lost any pressure at all. So it's not a puncture.
Someone
I'm
must
like,
have
what
let it
the
down.
fuck? That's what I was thinking.
Assholes.
I can hurt the fucking tyre down.
If it's a slow leg, it can take you 3 days to go down. We get there all the time, though.
And I haven't got weight on it at the moment, something else. I should put it back on the car.
Yeah, see what that does. It's a bit weird though.
Yeah, that's when I was like, I drove the servo with an Australian pump in my car, 0 PSI, red, fucking flat, not about it, but yeah, no, held the pressure.
Oh, Jesus, what's going on here?
Oh, catch it, mate.
I got it.
The two little missings are into each other.
Green on them.
We changed it. After much ago.
Just a different car, isn't it?
Oh, I could have taken money around the other side. I got out of that.
I got bumped from the inside.
Yep. More bumps to come.
Yep, you're right.
Oh, Jesus. Didn't expect that. Did you hit something then? What?
Yeah.
You fucking slowed up big time.
Yeah, I was gonna hit someone if I could slow down.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was going to just go to the inside next thing. Boom. Ah. Jesus. That's awesome.
Right, thanks. Shit.
Trying to work out where Marty's going so I can see what's going to be the best move.
Something about the trajectory, like Dave's running wide and then I turn in underneath there and I'm on the grass. Dave didn't run right. Anyway, it's going to show top speed difference over here.
Nah, it's fucking solid. It's just whoever's got the draft. Oh! Expect you to come back this way. Yeah, I thought I was miles away from anyone. The car seemed to flick back a little bit.
I didn't know where you were.
I was just on the end, like the other side, just getting my business away. Back end had a little bit of a slide and just tapped me.
I'll have a look at the replay.
Yeah, no, I think the car was a little bit unsettled, that's all. I didn't judge it.
I have a question, how far would you guys be away from the last man standing?
Nice work, mate. Good race.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't sure what I did. Thought I was in the inside far enough, just giving you room. So I hope I didn't. I'm just glad I didn't turn you around.
Too many saves. I'm going to save it and have a look at it.
I'm confused. Didn't you turn in from the outside, Dave, and just grab Marty and then...
No, I was coming in because Marty was on the inside, but he'd also gone slow, so I had the outside to myself. So I just thought I'll take right out the outside, but his car seemed to wiggle and, I don't know, just ended up on me. I'm like, well, how the fuck am I on there?
So well, from my perspective, I've kept it tight in the corner so no one can get under me. And then as I'm coming down towards the corner, you were going on the outside?
Outside, yeah. I was way on
the outside. And I just took the apex. In fact, I think I clipped it like a... It was a fairly good apex.
Just the rear of your car. Exit. I think it slid or something. It just wiggled.
As I entered the corner.
Yeah, and it must have just been enough to bump it. I'm not sure.
It didn't look like anything to worry about from where I was sitting.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a big thing. I just wasn't expecting it either.
What's next?
What's next?
Road America. Well, at least we got good, well-matched top speed. So let's see,
it'd be different. It'd be interesting in the
I think I'll catch you guys later, brothers. Probably, yeah.
We could probably be doing last minute standing in half an hour.
No, don't worry about it. I'll make a fresh start next week. Are we gonna have any different cars for next week?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Maybe back to the Solana and XP, I guess. It's been a while.
Have you built that 350Z or whatever it was for the...
Yes.
Yeah, the 240. I'm driving it. It's really good. It's good.
And there's
best car so far.
There's an all-wheel drive version of it as well.
And that's the 234 or 432 or something, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah. Yep. Z432.
No problems. Well, I'll look at that over the week and I'll catch you all next Friday.
Sounds good.
That's good, mate.
Have a good weekend. And I'll
see you, mate.
catch you all later.
Take it easy.
Catch you.
Cheers, buddy.
432. Why 432? Is it 432 cc per 6-cylinder?
No, it's 4-speed gearbox. Three Weber carbies and 2-litre engine.
Carbies. Yeah, I tried to do that. I was like 4-speed, 3. I got nothing for 3, but 2-litre. I got nothing for 3.
And the only thing that really made any difference is the 2, because that 2-litre in that car is fucking awesome. It's cross-flow, whereas mine's not. And it was a weapon. Like, it was fucking awesome. And if you want to buy one, even a shit-fucked one from Japan, it's 20 grand.
Jesus.
And that was a couple of years ago, so now it's probably...
God knows,
You should point out, Marty, that's a 2-litre 6, not a 2-litre 4.
That's right.
Yeah. Inline 6 for sure.
Awesome engine.
Why inline 6 is just so fun. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's the balancing thing.
He's doing an old Skyline. I noticed that you watched the Skid Factory on YouTube, or
Skid Factory.
I have watched some of their stuff.
Yeah, there's a sort of spin-off from Marty Car Mods, like the Turbo Yoda or whatever workshop. I think he's up near Noosa, actually, Dave. But they do these kind of project cars for people, and they've got an old 71 Skyline at the moment. So they were talking about these engines. I just watched it, I think it was Wednesday, the video was out this week. So 2 days ago I was watching about it, Marty. They were talking about it hasn't got the cross flow, I think, because they're fucking insanely expensive. It's not a GDR, it's a GDX, like Skyline from 71, but they're about to do it all up, the whole drive line, modernise the whole engine, like new engine, drive line, suspension, everything. Like, cool looking car, 71 Skyline.
Yeah, they were. They're really sought after now.
How expensive those fucking engines are.
Yeah.
Granted, one of these the Zeds that are racing tonight are fucking awesome. I'd love one of them.
So they're a fairly cult car. Like, you know, I've loved mine because of the fact that we raced them and blah blah blah. But there's a lot of it's got a huge cult following, and there's a YouTube channel, Heavy D.
Right. Yep.
Have you heard of it?
No.
He does a lot of really car-oriented stuff, and he does it with Adam LZ and Cletus McFarlane and that. But he does a lot of heavy stuff. So they got a diesel monster truck. They race in the monster truck.
Diesel monster truck.
Yeah, they race. One's Brodozer in the monster trucks. You can actually Google that because Brodozer does pretty good, and the other one's. So there's two of them, and they both got monster trucks. They race in the proper monster truck series. But anyway, they did this thing where they'll buy a whole yard of scrap, and then they'll sell the scrap and tell you how much they've made, and then they make fun of it, the whole thing, like it's a really good thing. Right. But anyway, they bought this scrap yard, and it was full of Zeds, right?
Shit.
So they had a bit of fun, didn't they? They were tossing cars with the hook and, you know, smashing them. But they got so much hate.
Yeah.
They had to they pulled the video down, and they had to start apologising. They actually made a video apologising to the Z community because they had no idea how much of a following the car had. And here they are pumping the fucking things. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fuck,
yeah, they would have
so
been
they made amends. They even got some of the better ones that were left and put them at the front and said, any Z lovers that come and take them.
Take it.
But you can't just scrap them and make money out of them. We want you to build them up.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd love to have one. Diesel bloody monster truck's interesting. I guess that'd be good for torque. I thought you want them to rev a bit hard.
Oh, you go and watch it. It doesn't leave anything on the table. There's nothing he does nothing that the other guys do that he can't do. He full sends the whole thing. Just fucking awesome. And it looks good too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm interested in
all these diesel.
Ever win the lotto, I'll definitely buy one of these.
What? Oh, I'll buy a new one. Buy the 400.
Nah, I like these old ones. The Z69.
Yeah, so do I, but I want a 400 now.
Yeah, I guess.
And they're only 40 grand. They're not ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it's good because it's supposed to be like that, isn't it? That was the whole point of these cars. They were obtainable.
40 grand.
Yep, American, but
yeah, it starts. So probably 60 here when it arrives eventually.
But that's still for that.
It's like saying the Corvette's 60 grand American and you get them here 150.
After fucking basically rebuilt it.
Right-hand drive native is a big difference.
Yeah.
Just think of what you did with your radio, Zeus, and then try to do that on a podcast.
Worth every
You'd be charged 70 grand as well.
Exactly. Go hit up Ryan and see how much it costs to convert the bastards.
I'm well, man. Talking about you taking a new fashion car. I don't know how to use some fucking modern cars. What a joke.
Yeah. It's definitely a fucking job and a half.
Yeah, it's that this understeer is going to be shit on this, and I know this big sweep is going to be a shocker too.
There's a pretty big difference between the front and rear rolls.
Yeah, Jesus, looking forward to it.
Let us know how you go, please, as quickly as you can.
You'll probably see how he goes pretty quick.
Ooh, that girl I'm taking the line back to.
Yeah.
Does it have extra money or should we not?
No, they're independent.
They are good stuff.
I have seen one of these engines in Formula. I saw a 73 GDR in Japan when I was there. That was $2,700. An extra member in that store. That was a lifetime ago now.
It's an acceleration there because I definitely got through the corners quicker than Marty then, but he's able to accelerate.
Yeah, I think it's 5 speed.
Yeah.
It's not too bad for that corner, Marty.
Bloody catch.
Okay.
Marty, Jesus.
That's not good.
That's not good. I thought you were going alright for the beginning bit.
Yeah. Yeah, turned it in too soon. This has got a lot. It points really well, like it turns in really well, and I've just got to get used to it. Got to relearn the tracks for the car.
Yeah. I'm guessing it'll be fun once you get it all down. Well, it's probably already fun.
Oh, it's definitely fun.
It'll be quick once you get the hang of it. It's
setting up a run on you.
Alright, Mustangs to the front of Road American, Classic American.
Yeah, the third and the second line. Gearing pretty well suited here.
It is.
To the right spots. Not having too many shifts. I love one thing that makes me chuckle quietly on a Friday night. I'm so used to how powerful the draft is in my racing.
Yeah.
Swerving all over the straight. I'm like, I wouldn't even get a draft if you get this range in Forza.
Exactly. Don't worry about the drive, Jesus.
You're just slowing yourself down.
Yeah.
This is what I think it is. It's so good at the initial turning that you get overconfident, and as soon as you apply power, that's when the understeer starts.
So it's like very easy. Lures you in a little bit.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I like a car that rotates on the middle, not
Yeah, exactly.
unturns. Well, I mean, it depends, you know. You need,
I've started.
I guess I want
really
to
grown to hate oversteer. Sorry, understeer.
Oh, fucking understeer. Jesus Christ.
Ideally, you want it to be flexible on the throttle, so don't put enough throttle, it understeers, and put too much it oversteers. And
Yeah,
because then you can steer it with the throttle.
Exactly, and that's really handy.
You get outside those limits, no matter how hard you press the throttle, it doesn't turn. I don't really like that either.
No.
But you can also have it no matter how gently you push the throttle, it just makes it slow as well.
Yeah.
That's not fast.
It's finding that little nice balance.
I'm hoping to cruise home, okay, but otherwise.
I love this track. Push hard. This thing's so good here as well. It's really nice.
I'm noticing it suits the tracks with long straights even though it doesn't have to you to have maybe it's something else.
The handle's really nice though. Gets out of the corner as well.
Good work, guys.
I think.
Yeah, that sucks here. It's really bad.
Right.
As much as I love it, it sucks here.
It seems like it had that oversteering quite badly.
You just can't put the power on.
Yeah,
You just go,
yeah.
wait.
There's the front roll bar on the Datsun's twice as stiff as the rear, so that's why I asked earlier about the long corners, Marty, first. Because the really long sweepers where it's suffering that the most. Maybe.
Yeah, the faster power corners. The slow corners are fine. Slow corners are turning is awesome. And if you get it turned and then,
Yeah. And those roll bars just need to migrate towards each other.
But it was really good at Bathurst.
Yeah,
like really good.
Because those tracks are quite similar, I thought.
And coming onto the main straight off the, that left, I've never had a car that's turned in there as good as this car tonight. It was just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, maybe sometimes it's better just to leave a track that's not very good at.
Yeah.
Particularly it's not one of your favourite tracks anyway. So.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna go grab a drink back in a second.
Gotta find my water. I'll regret it tomorrow if I don't. One second. Bring club could be nice.
Okie dokie. Sebring. Interesting.
Saw a hilarious gif.
What's that?
A guy with a book. It says just on the front, how to make money in turns over the page and it says work, and you see tears in his eyes.
Beautiful. Well, that's pretty much says it all. You see the trailer for Matrix 4 by any chance?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it got dropped today. It's fucking epic.
Okay. Hanging on. Gotta watch the Matrix. Check your Plex logs last weekend. We watched the Castle. So. Many great quotes have been going around the house, of course.
Yeah.
Get free. What the fuck's that?
Exactly.
Jousting sticks.
Tell him he's dreaming. It's a great movie, though. One of the all-time classics.
I can't believe how short it was.
Yeah, it's not a very big movie. Oh, Jesus. Thought I was going to outbreak you then. Should have known better. Oh, nice run through there.
Running to the outside.
No, I'll let you have that. That's a good run through there. I don't know you got so much speed. Shit. That's not good. Sorry.
Good. That's too much speed.
Yeah, I was thinking about what happened previously. Forgot that there's still a race going on.
I'm trying to get the guys to work for the castle. There's two guys that have never seen it.
Yeah, right.
And you've got to watch it. Especially when
everyone's seen it, jeez.
He lives in Sunshine, which is one of the suburbs.
I thought everybody watched it. If you're an Aussie, come on.
Yeah, and I'm just... What's hilarious is one guy on my team is from Beirut, and another guy is Macedonian Greek, so kind of both come in every movie.
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
They got to watch it. Low speed track.
Yeah.
The Zeds are looking for mine.
Reeling in a little bit. Probably didn't know that I smacked into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jesus. Come right out over there and it's still bloody bumped you.
Yep.
Your brake light moving. What the fuck?
Well, it was worse. I couldn't see any breaker line. Yeah, pure guesswork.
Yeah. I just want to see how deep I can go.
Quite that deep.
Not quite. Just waiting for you to take a dive somewhere. Make some action.
It's so well mapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like nothing.
Oh. Not even going to hold us up here.
Yep.
Apex.
Yep.
Wisely.
Oh well, I'm going up the Zeus. Nice work,
Awesome
buddy.
race. Yeah, good work, Zeus.
Now, another sort is another lap. My attention span's long enough for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That was fun. So it's funny, so the Sting suits that, I guess, but then I don't think Marty got a chance to really do a lap. But it just seemed maybe the Sting suited that, even though it's smaller. I thought they would have been...
I thought they were pretty even.
Yeah,
it looked good.
We're lucky with the gearing, because, like, once again, top out at top of third.
Yeah.
You never need to use fourth, so the Mustang only has not many gear changes.
That's true. Yeah.
And you don't end up awkwardly changing gear for 50 meters and then going back again.
But it also, it didn't seem like you had much when you catch the Nissan.
I noticed, out of the hairpin, the Nissan's just disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, oh. But then the back of the track, the really windy stuff would catch back up.
Yeah, it's intriguing. I like it.
I'm also wondering whether that tune I gave to Zeus, what's the balance like, Zeus, with what you're running? Does it need a bit more rear tyre to go with that front tyre, or is it?
You can't be stupid with it. Like if you the low speed stuff, if you just sink the boot in and hook the wheel, it's gonna oversteer. But
yeah,
so you just got to ease on the throttle a bit. You're okay. But yeah, it will. If you just mash the throttle, it's gonna drift. So
right.
I've been doing some of that. But Road America, that I was figuring that out a bit at Road America.
I saw some drifting action. That was good.
Yeah, some of those turns, it was like once it goes, you're like, oh, do I just back off or do I ride it down?
You're like me.
Just go for it.
Too long to pass, I just want to have fun.
Yeah, let's keep under it. All right.
Yeah.
That's good. They're going to take 10 laps. Knows he wants to.
Oh, there's always more. I'm going to take a lap off that. There's Yes Marina.
Ooh,
yeah.
The old Yes. That's where we used to race the Z, isn't it? Yeah.
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 And
pretty different Z, but must be south of it.
Should be interesting. How's the old Sting take this one?
Yeah, let's find out. There's some strong out of the finals.
Turn, Jesus. Oh god.
GG's loose.
Yeah, we off camera. I think that's just front tyres in with coal. Fine, let's do it in. Oh, it's best future was that day.
Yeah, same. The last spot I put it in second, but it needed first. I wanted that launch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Half straight on the limiter.
Yeah, it happens.
I just thought, oh, I'll stick with third.
Nah, not quite.
You see the arrow?
Nah, I got out of it because I was going to have to cut the fuck out of the track to take that. Or barge in gear, but it doesn't need to do that. Got a very good launch out of that last corner though.
These cars accelerate so there's a little bit of trick in the eye.
Yeah.
It's a bit more dramatic than what it really is. So these are got race clutches, so they got lightning gear shifts. Who likes that? Who doesn't like that?
It's great.
I like it.
Because I use pedals.
Yeah, I like it.
So I'm good with it.
You prefer slow gear changes.
Yeah.
I would, because then it rewards you for saving a gear change.
Why is that? Because you get down there.
Because then if you can be a bit strategic and go, I'm just going to make it through this gear and then you get an advantage, but you can't do that. These are gear change so fast, it's going to be in the right gear.
Right, that's that point. Oh, okay.
So you're talking Friday night friendly.
Got the mental capacity to think about that. We come out of the last turn together and we're going up the straight. We're like, I'm going to hold it.
Yeah. These are the things that you got
I'd
to
have to think about.
discuss. This is all the shit that goes on with Jeff's brain while he's racing.
Yeah, I know. He just loves it.
Like
It's
it.
like- It's life without you.
Yeah.
Got to spend mental capacity.
While it lasts.
Oh, I read that out. Oh, I read that out.
Both of
Oh, that was close.
sideways.
Jesus Christ. That was good fun.
I think I got mine back under control a little well dramatically.
Mine was out.
I thought yours was so much like
I felt pretty good about it. It just
trying to amp in my drift score.
Yeah. Got the old number ticking up. Yeah, nice race. That was a good close race.
Yeah, even they matched on it. On the track that they matched on.
Yeah. I was working as hard as I could to make ground.
Yeah.
Difficult.
I reckon if there was no one in front of you, you'd punch first through all that back end section and really get out of those corners fucking nice. But it's hard when people are around you.
We had a slightly different rhythm. I was slowing down a bit earlier, I think, or maybe
yeah, the way you went into the back,
we're slightly off.
Yeah, was throwing me off because I like to go really hard into that first right-hander and then just flow it through. But it was fun. That was good. Had some nice little side-by-side.
Yeah, I like to get a wheel over the curb on the apex and get that one really slow, keep it super tight. So yeah, that's where. But see how rhythms were different because we were kind of clunking on each other a little bit.
Yeah, well, I kept on like, I'm trying to drive to what you're doing, but it's like you're so used to doing what you normally do.
Yeah. Yep.
It's the fun of it all, I guess.
Yeah, good race.
It's really fun.
Well, Zeus, we're now all in the same bucket. Well, we even got buckets.
Exactly. Probably was much point tonight.
Lime Rock. Well,
it's a good.
That'll be interesting.
I like the chances of the front end on the Mustang.
Yeah, into the
but
front.
I really don't know.
The little Z will be gooder out of the corners, I reckon.
Yeah, it's more about flow here than acceleration. I suspect the Mustang might be better. I had the bet.
Yeah, I'm guessing the first turn will be a sucky mess in the Datsun on the second lap. Probably not so much the first one.
Well, the first lap you guys should probably launch off and get clear. So
I noticed the initial start is good on the third, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because of the way the gears are in the Mustang. But I think it's a worthy trade-off.
You can get to 110 in first gear in the Mustang. We're waiting for the barricade. Not a very long run to the first win, though. Is there 4 cars trying to go in over there?
Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
I locked up there.
You might have actually saved me from spinning because it's been a pretty smooth slide.
Oh, Jesus. Hell, Datsun tries to snap sideways then.
So does the Mustang. That's why I couldn't correct it.
Most of our cars now do that.
Which is awesome.
Yep. That's grass.
How much bang to cut the line, Marty?
Not enough. Got it, Cheetah?
Oh, it's really trying to secure the line.
Yep, I was having that problem too, though.
Yeah. Found
It's the higher the speed the corner, the more understeer. It's haunted with it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where are you going?
Fucking hell, I don't know what I did then.
Yeah, break yourself, buddy.
Yeah, I felt like it was the same as the other lap though. It was weird.
Just try again next lap and just see how you...
Yeah, I'll go a little bit deeper next time.
So,
Yeah, thanks.
There's no more front area to give on the Dado, but there is. I mean, really wouldn't come on. That's definitely worth a try. It'll have top speed as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the high speed corner understeer is sucky.
Well, you figured it out.
Yeah. Maybe it gets air in front of the car. They do suffer from that in real life, actually.
Right.
You can't drive on without a front spoiler on because they just lift off.
I thought, with the shape of the back of the car, but you'd have a lot of lift on the rear of the car. It's ice pack. I thought high speed oversteer. So most of the races tonight come down to the grid position.
Yeah.
They're hard to balance.
A little bit from Dave? Yeah, that's
Everyone's,
good.
everyone's searching for that little bit more that's not there.
Yeah. Oh, I just worked it out. That corner, I just worked it out.
I'm trail braking just gently. Look on, get the nose down. That's works for me.
See, that's full lock there, and that was just screeching the front tyres.
It is, and it's not just the high speed, it's longer corners as well.
Yeah, like the power lifts it. So I think the power lifts the front. That really
yeah.
affects it.
And then you don't get any grip, I guess.
I don't know whether it makes the car more pointy. I control it. Not control it, but like stiffer rear spring make the car more pointy everywhere. Or if you do the roll bar, just more about the long time.
Good race, Dave.
Yeah, cheers.
Well done.
No throw away.
Thank you both, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, there's not a lot in it.
No, you're tight.
Jesus, no wonder we weren't making much progress.
Zeus, is your feedback consistent with Marty's?
When you're coming onto the main straight from the back, you finding you're using all of the track and even then some? Once you start going?
Well, the first time we went around, I went off the grass. Well, kind of, actually the turn before, I'm a bit hot, the first right hander before the left right into the back straight, like after you get come up the hill. But I always tap the brakes there, so I don't know. I wasn't really trying to, or you know, it seemed to go all right when I tapped the brakes in entry, but I'm in the habit of doing that with other cars, so I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing that the last 2 laps. I was doing that.
Yeah, I was going to say that probably tapers
but I always
down.
do that there out of habit, and I should try and push it.
Most cars can do it without. Most cars can be a lift and you just hook over the curb.
Yeah.
But I think Marty was trying to do that originally. Obviously, you were probably going through there flat like we usually do. And
a little back off.
Yeah, like that little lift just to tuck it. And usually that's fine, yeah. But it didn't seem like it worked for you guys with that car.
I think it's a little bit of getting used to the car. For me, it takes a while. New cars and new tracks I struggle with. But I like it a lot. It's like it's a nice car to drive. So
it's a good start. It's better than you going fucking shit and I don't want to deal with it again.
Oh, like I think it was the VK against the
the VK was always a bit of a trouble.
Well, I liked it in our early games, but this, I don't know what it was that just didn't seem right. This doesn't. Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a tune to delete.
Oh god, I'm just running out of spots.
Probably got maybe
video on DLS. Gonna have to watch that later.
No. Like I was going reverse alphabet order. So
Shit. My dog wants to go out and be back in a sec.
Charger. You're going to need to buy some more budget. For that one.
I do hope they remove stupid limits like that on the next one. Well, you can only have so many 5 kilobyte fucking car files.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh,
like shit, I've got a fuck ton for iRacing already, and
I
actually
room. Think it's more to do with their servers, and they didn't want people saving too many because then they couldn't share too many.
Oh, right.
Because you can share every tune you can save.
Fair
right?
point, so then it becomes a problem, I guess.
I guess it's the cloud service thing, but they should just automatically unupload it if no one uses the tune or something.
It's the beauty of an iRacing type game where you just dumping them in a folder and fucking go nuts.
Yeah,
I've started organising mine by year now because it gets too difficult.
I've started putting years into the file names for the tunes.
Yeah, it's probably smart to do. You're like, where does this one from?
Yeah. Yeah, it's there in the file properties, but not so easy to see when you.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I was thinking is, okay, listen. I want to do a test version of the tune. Let's do the same track again.
Yep.
With some tweaks. Just Marty's giving me some ideas. Well, they're fresh in my mind.
Try them out.
They're worth trying. Yeah. Go a little way. Yeah. Do I touch that? No, I don't. No. Kilos.
Can't you buy a goddamn PlayStation or an Xbox? Shit.
I mean, at retail.
Yeah, well, I don't want to pay fucking.
There's shitloads of them on eBay, whatever, just start bidding.
Every arsehole trying to sell them for a fucking ton. For God's sake.
It's Gran Turismo coming out.
March next year, so there's a while yet. There's just a lot. It's a really good lineup they've announced at the Sony conference, so it's actually worth probably grabbing one.
I know where the top speeds are matched because the Dado's got less aero.
Sweet.
Dado's not running full downforce.
Marty doesn't believe in aero, so just take it off.
I'll put the front back on and put the money a bit off the back. Try and compensate so it doesn't lose too much straight line. It'll lose half a kilometre an hour maybe.
Alright.
That'll help front end, like the sticker is. Maybe I'll just leave it off lane. Just going to redo the same track, Marty, with a test tune back to back.
Change too much at once.
Yeah. Because every spring set. Yeah, there it's the closest to that. A little arrow change and a little spring change.
Rightio.
Get that out. What do we call it? FF. Best. FF's best one. Alright. Load up that tune. See if it's better in the same track. Yeah, that's better. Since we're doing a little test, I might drive the Porsche. I don't think I've driven it.
The Porsche is fun.
From setting out.
It's.
I redid all the tunes. I took 1 kilowatt out of all the Porsche.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, it's tricky, but it's fun. It's very fun.
Who won the last one?
Shit, I did, I think.
It doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
Compared to going to last Cini.
Someone wrote, they like my Laguna Seca track. Best track in the world. I've got it on the wall next to the racing rig.
Oh, we thought ours were going to start the old Porsche.
Yeah, the Porsche goes. If you can handle it and drive it, which Jeff probably can, it's very good.
So much I could do it on the front end.
I never said it was easy. I said it was good. Oh god.
Just not my style.
Yeah.
I think Marty would hate this as well.
Oh, I would never drive.
He'd never go anywhere. Take Marty into a Porsche dealer. Nah, thanks. Did you ever have a Dado when they were like new, Marty? Like the 270s and 260s and shit? Back in the day?
Had an R31, but no. We've had paddock bombs. We've still got a 1200 at the back.
Yeah, right. That's cool. Oh, they're into each other.
Shit,
It's alright. I saw you and Zeus come together. I thought I'd just slip down the other side. But then it didn't last as long as I was expecting. Oh, Jesus, that's wide. Oh, that's a crash. Oh! He's through. Cadbury. Or whatever it is, fucking Bradbury.
Stop in the middle of the road. What's going on there?
I'll slow up because I don't know where yours are going.
I was waiting for GT because I tried to go up the inside and it didn't work out.
The Porsche was having some fun.
I'm having a real good go and there's a car park right in front of me.
Oh. Well, that was the thing though. I saw that happen in front of me. I'm like, I know Marty's on the inside. He's having a run here. He's going to run straight into these fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Oh, I got a sideways.
You got a Porsche sideways.
Oh, you're about to die.
Want to get backwards, yeah.
Owen James made a joke about anyone who's driven a 911 to a dinner party up in the Formula 1 days. like they're holding the cutlery and like always, waving their arms and tank slappers and things. Getting away with So this is what fun like.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfectly suited.
One thing you can go stupidly deep on the brakes though.
Yeah, right.
But then you have to slow down.
Yeah, generally. That's just fun.
Yeah, it's got that little bit extra turning helps. On this track, it's making a difference for sure.
And we just got to go after this. We'll go somewhere where it was nice and make sure it's still nice there.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing to do.
I've got to assume because these things normally so competitive to polish, but it's somewhat better on a controller. It just sits so far so much better.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not finding myself very competitive in it.
I think I raced it much. I think I had a 1 or 2 in it, and then I switched out to something else. No.
Yep, that's much better. Yep.
Oh! Let my nose go straight back. I'll have the inside this time. Oh!
I wanted to see if it could go flat through.
Oh, shit.
What was the answer?
No. It actually nearly did, but
when this close?
when I thought it was going to make it, when I thought it was going to go off, I should have backed off. In fact, it probably would have been pretty good.
Check out lap time with Marty and Dave.
Yeah, Marty was pushing me. And that thing was much better than the first race.
Yeah, it's a much faster car.
Where did you most enjoy it, Marty? We'll take it there.
Oh, shit. I haven't got a lot more in me. If I'm doing last man standing, I'm probably...
Just one more.
Did you like that Prague, Bathurst?
Well, no, actually, I should have liked it at Prague, but I sucked.
He loved it at Laguna Seca.
I forgot all of that, man.
Where was the best? I liked Bathurst.
I was going to say, I thought you liked Bathurst quite a bit. Or maybe,
What did we do?
Let me read out the tracks here quickly.
Yeah.
We did Long Beach, Prague, Suzuka, Bathurst, Indy, Indianapolis, Road America, Sebring Club. Yes, we're now.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Maybe do a couple of laps of Bathurst and see if it feels the same there. Because you were quite good there.
I can't imagine it being any worse because it's you can feel it.
Right.
Like, if it's got anything, it's got probably a little bit more oversteer, which you just drive accordingly. But the high-speed understeer was like
Yeah, I mean, well, coming down the hill at Bathurst is one of the rare occasions I don't want to oversteer.
Oh yeah,
give it to me.
Drive this
Dave's good for
ride.
It's not good if someone's next to you, but it can be fun.
I'm
Just
not
2
going to
laps,
touch
maybe.
that Porsche because, alright.
I'll take the Porsche, fuck it.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not going to touch a tune on that because Tom really likes it, and that's it.
Yeah,
Then all
yep.
good. But
Yeah.
geez, if I was going to keep racing that, I'll have to put
There'd be
really
changes
much stiffer rear springs than that.
He was quick in it too. Like he
Yeah.
drove past me at the end of the straights. Like just.
Which
Yeah,
Porsche
I
is it
took
again? What's the car? Is it?
Carrera 73 on mine.
That's his.
Yep. I took 1 kilowatt out to try and make that top speed
Oh,
down because it was.
okay.
Oh, I've got to get the difference.
What's 1 or 2 horsepower?
It is a difference. Yeah.
But I'm not going to touch any of this, even though.
Yeah, well, he loved the way it drives. It does. I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun.
Just the drive traction is so good, you cannot steer and put the throttle on coming out of the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you can really fling it at the corner and then you pick the throttle up and it slides a bit and you're okay, but it's a heck of a balance to achieve.
I'll probably put it in the wall this time.
Yep. Well, I guess, hang on, there's one more question. Do I put Marty's changes into Zeus's tune?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't think so, because Zeus has only got front tyres and not rear, so I don't think it needs them more.
Okay.
Yeah. Leave it how it is.
The launch system.
All 3 wide, please. Trying to be fair on both sides.
That's alright, I've got it now. I was a little bit early on the accelerator.
Fucking left it in the field.
Yeah, we can go side by side anyway.
Yeah. I don't want any of that. Jesus.
Sorry, I tried to stay around the outside of this one now. I can also hear it apart.
I would have thought about it.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what the force goes down Conrad with that.
Yeah.
They're 2 horsepower.
Oh, damn, with the wrong gear. Just did a Mustang and went to change down to first.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't need that. Oh, Jesus.
Busy watching my taco and I'm going down. So I call that clear. My mind is just in second lead. It's good. It's got a new tune.
Could be the best car I've ever driven around here. Oh, bar the V8 Supercar tune I had. It wasn't fast, but
Yeah.
Yeah, this Mustang's phenomenal.
the Mustang's amazing.
Fuck, I got that wall, damn it.
After dirty you want.
Yep. Oh, it's not there before that.
Just worry about your paint job.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. He went in there so fucking hot. I was thinking, Jesus Christ, can you pull that off? That's impressive.
He's going to pulling that off. I knew as soon as they hit the wall on the right, I was going to be tired.
But no, yeah, he just straight the fucking tires. I'll give you a top speed of the Porsche. I was going to rate it. Right to know.
This is a better lap than I did earlier.
Yeah, this probably won't indicative lap, but it'll be reasonable.
At the kink of the chase, 233.
237.
Shit, I fucking stuffed that up. Damn it.
Really?
Damn.
Porsche has good ones.
Yeah, it's okay.
It is a handful though, so you do have to.
Yeah. So much harder to drive, it should be. Okay.
That's better. Actually better.
Yeah.
Where it should have been worse, it's better. Yeah.
Well,
I know it's not as fast
feedback,
as
and,
not as fast as your time, but it is quick. Oh, that must have been my first lap.
Oh, the clean one.
yeah, it's clean. Yeah, so actually, who knows what you did?
If we're
That's
starting
an impressive
last
first lap.
manned, I am going to get a beer.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, who won last week? Was it me or was it someone else?
I think it was you. Was that a
Yeah, it was me and.
Oh, me and you.
It was us. Oh, it was us. It was us.
Yeah,
And then it was at the line. It was done at the line.
That's right.
Right.
Rio. That's right. Yep.
Now, if I go straight to an S class, we are going straight to a semi-final.
Ah. Well,
So
either
good.
I don't care.
Whether we want to do that or not.
It might not last long enough if we don't. Maybe if there's only 4, you don't do it. Any more than 4, then you do it. How's that sound?
Yeah. All right. I'll keep them short. Keep the race short.
Yep.
Especially, I'll keep the first one short.
Yeah, I really like that car. I like more than just the way it handles. The sounds are good. The gear ratios are good. You know, it's got a really good racy track car feel to it.
Yeah, nice. I mean, when I've been building the new cars, I'm thinking, first things first, can I get a big whopping cam in it, and can I get the race exhaust on it? And I put the race flywheel on too, so it just spins up faster, and that also doesn't affect the drive traction as much. And these are all good things. Just throw that at every car. Work from there.
We're in the Subaru lately, aren't we? Subaru?
No, we've been doing
The Rabbit Beetle.
Beetle.
Ah, it was once the Rabbit, and it's Beetle. Then.
Just gonna go in and delete genes on the old ones. I can always reload them. I need them. already done the rabbit. Because the other one's Subaru. We might not use it again.
No, we could just use Bob's anyway.
Yeah, that's what I meant, but I'll delete Bob's tune out of my files so it still counts.
Yep.
And I can just re-download it if I ever need it. Oop. Sure, I have it. Yeah. I got tunes in there.
Alright. The Beetle. Well, I'm in a Beetle.
Nah, no.
We're all good.
You are in a Beetle.
It's just the refined Beetle.
Oh, yeah.
Volkswagen. I love the fact that an ambulance is a Krankenwagen, which is like sick car basically. The German language is the best. I love it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Du hast Krankenwagen.
It's so good. They literally just have words for like. That's why they get those really long, crazy fucking things, because it's like just car that looks funny, that goes that way, that does this. They just put all these words together and string in these massive sentences.
It could be like the Japanese. They fucked up with their car naming several times.
Yes,
the Starion, which was supposed to be a stallion.
Yeah.
But with the S, my S15, the early ones, there's early version, late version. There's a Kuki and a it's called a Kuki. Some people call it a cookie. And a I can't remember the other one, but one is oh shit!
Oh shit! Sorry.
Someone stole.
The mouse is on the wrong screen.
It's
all good.
Sure, because the first race.
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
It won't take long to get through this one anyway tonight. Kooky is great. What does kooky mean?
Kooky is last. So they have first, a word for first and a word for last. And now when they've got another one that comes out after it, they've got nowhere to go because
first, last, done. Yeah, they do that. The Japanese tend to do that.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, but like Nintendo do that as well. It must be a Japanese thing because Nintendo they call their things new, so it's like the new Nintendo Game Boy or something. It's like,
hey, Dave, you're in, mate. They're
fuck.
in the corner down here, buddy.
What are you guys doing? Crazy.
I tried to hit Marty. He covered aggressively for the wall.
I tried to hit them both.
I deflected on Marty and came down with a roof.
Oh god.
Have you noticed how good Tom is? Tom's pretty good at this.
Oh, of
Both
course
sides of it.
He has a lot of practice every time he races.
No, but
he is.
Out front, he's fast.
Yeah, he's fucking fast.
When he's in the A class or whatever it is now, the S class, he's a fucking weapon.
Yeah. He's the fastest guy I've ever seen, mate. It's fucking insane. I don't know how he does it. You'll feel like you've done an amazing lap. He'll jump in and just knock it out by like a second at least, and you're like, okay.
What's this on iRacing?
On anything, basically.
It's hard to overstate how quick he is on iRacing.
I don't know how he does it.
If I give myself, I'm like, you know what, Tom's a little breaker. That helps more on some tracks than others. So sometimes I'll allow, 3/10.
Yeah.
Give her 3/10 from that technique. He'll still be 8/10 faster than me.
It's just so good at the corners and getting it down and just...
And he's ridiculously precise.
Yeah.
Just nail an apex lap after. You can drive a car very much over here in it and handle it by being really smooth and precise. And the rest of us like, I can't drive that car. That is qualifying comes up like, Tom, you want to qualify? We'll pull all the rear off and send him out.
Here he goes. He's good. That's why we wanted to bring him to Forza and see him, because we played this for so long.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Good tenure, but
he's great.
If he had a controller with full speed, I'd be absolutely destroying us.
Yeah. Which is the other thing. He's on a fucking PlayStation controller, half working.
It doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fuck.
Oh my
Yeah,
That's
makes you
the
feel
reason
good,
why-
doesn't it?
Yeah.
You just go, fuck it. Yeah, I thought I had slighter chance at Laguna Seca in a supercar. No. Shouldn't even think about it.
Not Laguna Seca, mate.
Yeah, oh fuck, he loves that track too, so that's great. It's like, oh, good. What is this rainbow bug coming after me? It's rammed in. Where the fuck does that come from?
Yep.
Nice mate, Marty.
Peace the rainbow.
It's the rainbow, here he comes. Just fucking everyone up.
I went to get a Herbie paint job and I saw that and I went,
Perfect.
yep, that one. People are going to be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. I just
The
looked in
beautiful
the
thing is,
mirror like, oh,
Bob's not here, so I'll
Right.
still surprise him next week.
true. Oh, that's good.
Which way are we going, Marty? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Let's go clockwise for once, because
Ooh,
we did anti a
bit
couple of
different.
times.
Yeah.
we've
Yeah,
done
what
it.
the hell?
We've
Spice
gone
it up.
anti twice in a row. I think I prefer clockwise on the short version.
Yeah,
But
I like,
it's nice to change it up.
I like normal
Yeah.
directions on all tracks.
No,
Okay.
clockwise is
I
the
normally do
reverse.
too,
I think I
actually.
prefer the reverse on the
Oh,
short.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, because then
Ah.
you go straight into that instead of...
True, I guess. I just always find it weird driving backwards on a track. Throws me off.
Excellent. We'll do it more often.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, it probably always, because it pisses me off, games like Gran Turismo and Forza, like, oh, we've got 1,000 tracks. Oh, yeah, but they're just fucking 3 versions of the same track, you assholes. Going backwards doesn't count, you dicks.
Yeah.
Shorten the roll-off.
Oh, good point.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let's just go with 2 seconds. Get into it. Oh, Porsche. Sorry. This has found a really big Beetle to drive.
Yeah, the biggest of them all. I really want their
King.
electric car. That looks so fucking good. The Taycan or whatever the fuck it is.
What was the Porsche in the Gran Turismo video? Curious as to what that was.
Yeah, it's probably this one, the Taycan Turbo. It's fucking beautiful car. Fully electric.
Oh,
The only problem with it is like $280,000.
Oh.
It's really nice.
2 laps or 3 laps? Should we keep it short and sweet?
Yeah, let's keep it short
Yep.
and sweet.
Yeah, we should keep it short and sweet. Show over to Formula 1. Go straight after this.
Is there a Formula this week as well?
Monza.
Oh, fuck, Monza. Yes. Oh, I'll be under that.
It's such a good launch, I might expect to look across and see Marty being left for dead.
Jesus Christ.
Still
Hello.
right on time.
Oh yeah, he's got him.
Are they like the gay pride colours, mate?
They are.
Yeah.
That's his rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
I'm going to scream at
Oh, he's hit. Drive into it. I was always taught to drive into the accident. Isn't that the rule?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's what they say. Like, old mate was saying it the other day. It's like drive towards where the accident is now because
Yeah.
the car will move, obviously.
And out of control car won't be where it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good start. Fucking smash me. Oh, he's straight through.
Stop
Alright, mate, we
playing,
got hooked up there.
Oh, brakes. Nope. Oh, shit.
Rainbow car.
Wee. You don't know where I am.
Some new tyres, Dave?
I think we do.
Oh, nope. Fuck that shit.
Shut down the brakes.
That's a really big entrance to this angle. That's crazy.
Yeah. It would have been easy if you didn't.
To keep that in mind, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think I like it.
after him. Flat through the city.
It's not that hard. Pace the rainbow.
Pace the rainbow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, shit. Oh, he's still going. Smash! Oh, he's in the fence! Oh my god. I didn't think I was going to get that. That's crazy.
Oh no.
The only thing that was a bit NQR there was that Marty was just sitting waiting for me and not taking over the lead.
Oh.
And I'm like fighting with the Porsche, and I'm like, surely Marty will
Send
go
that to the
past me.
stewards.
Yeah, send it off
Just
to the
sat behind
stewards.
and waited
When
for the whole
was there
thing.
rules? I don't think
That was one of Sheriff's rules.
I could push you
That's as
across the
old as
line, couldn't
time.
I?
I think
Yeah,
the rules
Sherry
like,
used to say,
always go.
don't not take over the lead. Don't just sit in second and wait.
I was just planning my run. Like
Yeah.
I actually overtook you coming out of the corner.
Because otherwise, why would you ever take the lead? You just sit in second, and then we'll all end up with cars parked on the track.
Just
Yeah,
roll
but
it
that
around.
doesn't work either.
Yeah.
As you know, you can't plan your win. You just go for it. Like I had a plan then. I watched you get attacked by Zeus, and then I went to the
You
left.
watch me next week. I will clean up
Yeah.
because I just won't take the lead.
I always go for it though. Fuck it. You go hard.
Yeah, I thought you had to.
I
Can't
think
see
you
it
do.
working any other way.
You kind of do have to go. Like that was always the rule. You don't back off. You always go hard. 'Cause
I
otherwise,
wasn't dodging you. I was watching Zeus, not you. I was planning my run with Zeus. Every
Yeah.
time, like Zeus was in
That's
front of
the,
me, I was
that's
backing
the
off.
caveat to it, because I do brake when the A class is coming, because I like to smash when they hit me.
Yeah,
and you
it
get
was
that
nothing
mad
to do with you.
break.
Where you
Yeah.
were was elementary to what I was doing with Zeus.
So
I
as
was
long as it's
planning
not
my run.
intentional, that's probably alright. But like, yeah,
And I definitely
Well,
wasn't going to the right because that was the pit entry.
Yeah,
I
I just thought that-
was going left.
I'm sort of hovering, going, kept me trying to get past Zeus, and I slow down, and I'm thinking, when I slow down, Marty's going to come screaming past, and no, he stayed right behind me the whole time. Every time I slowed down, I was like,
So I was assuming
But
you
you
were
were just doing what I was-
you were
doing
looking
what I
for
was
a
doing.
gap. You were just going to go and.
I passed you coming out of the bottom turn, didn't I? I got up in front of you. I'm sure I did, because that's what I was trying to do. You went out wide, Zeus pushed you right out to the left, and I turned in tighter. And I
between
got
both of you trying to slow you down on the straight, like
Yeah.
early on. But you know, I'm flicking the camera around. I don't know exactly what's going on. I just look at the yellow arrows to see.
Yeah.
who's in front.
Roughly.
Yeah.
But I know if I slow one of you down, I look like, okay, where's Martin or where's Jeff? You know, they try and
He's
the
the
other
other
one's
one
going to be
straight away.
speeding up.
Yeah.
You know, so I
Yeah,
try and
we'll keep an eye on it.
leave.
Like, as long as you're not doing it intentionally, it should be fine. But like I said, when I'm in front or going in front, I'll definitely hit the brakes and shit and try to swerve.
like screwed GTs
Yeah.
the time, and
Yeah.
with him being on my right side, and there's that pit entry. but
yeah,
it's not just a single wall. It's kind of like a metal.
It's a fucking shit thing. Yeah.
Like I could try and ram you, but there was no wall to ram you in. It was either ram you at the pits or ram you.
Yeah.
Even if I ram you a little bit, you're going to hit that wall and stop dead.
Exactly.
that's all part of it.
Yeah.
That's why
No,
I wanted no part of that pit. I got out of that. Because see that all going well.
I think you were in your tires.
Yeah, you should have just kept going. I
Because it's
wasn't
such a
sure.
wide entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
It wasn't until you said so. I'm like, oh fuck, that's a big opening. I don't want to go this way. That was gonna go bad.
It's the final.
Yeah.
Are we going to do the Rio thing again?
I didn't mind it.
Well, I don't think it worked in the other direction. It
Yes,
worked
didn't it?
the
It's fuck me, you know.
anti-clockwise. I don't
Yeah,
think it
I
works
agree.
no, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it works clockwise. I think it works
Right.
anti-clockwise.
Let's crack that open and give it a go.
Alright.
keen.
Let's go.
I didn't expect to be here, so it's all good. This car I painted ages ago with a fucking orange stripe up the side. I think I need to redo that.
Mine's half painted too. I was doing stripes and,
yeah,
and I've got
I think
metallic.
I did these like in 5 minutes one night. I was like, oh yeah, chuck a paint job on it. What's the weird patterns that Forza has?
And then there were 2.
Oof. I'm going to start painting the supercar this weekend too, Jeff, so I'll send you my intriguing design. Hopefully it's good. It potentially could upset a lot of people.
You see my comment?
Yeah, I know, you're fucking ironically straight on it. But I'm going to do it anyway, because I think I've got an idea. I think it's going to look good.
Sorry.
I'll give you the clue. A VE Commodore painted in certain colours was one of my all-time favourites. So I want to try to take that. Sorry, not a VE.
Did you say?
What do you call it? The V.
Are you?
What's the one? The VZ. Yeah, VZ Commodore.
Have you been
That's the
drinking?
one. Oh, I love the VZs. They're fucking awesome. I've always liked them. A VZ SS.
Brad, I'd love you hear you say that.
I know, I've told him that, but I don't like the club sports. That's the frustrating thing. I never like the HSVs because they put too many fucking plastic shit.
They're the best ones.
All those stupid body kits. I'm very simple. I like plain, standard, neat,
Very simple.
neat style. I don't like the fucking body kits they do. Like, your car is good, but then they went fucking apeshit and started hanging plastic on
I think
it.
what was the VXS very nice looking car.
Exactly.
And then they decided to put square front and back on it.
This is even my mate.
I can see what you're thinking.
But that's the thing my mate even says, like, he's a Holden Storch fan, but he says the same thing as me. It's like, we love the SS, but we've never been partial to the XR8s. I'm sorry, the GTS and the
You said
Lifesport.
XR8.
I did. But that's the same thing, like, the SS and the XR8 were always nice. You know, like, they were very subtle. I don't like all that body kit shit. Oh, God, go
This
forward.
way, mate.
Yeah, it doesn't turn around very well on this just narrow track. Alright, I figured he wouldn't get too far.
Oh, that's well played, Martin.
Here we go. I hold silver away! Oh fuck, he's fucked it.
He's
Well, oh, come on! Fucking hell. Why did the track have to have those stupid fucking things here? I thought they were tyres, don't they go away?
Only some of it.
Fucking hell. That was not what I was looking for. Go! Oh, this is gonna be fucking close.
Oh.
No! No! There's cars everywhere!
Oh,
Oh, he's in the pits! He's in the pits! No! Yes! Oh, Marty went in the
I
pits!
thought I could hold.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit, I thought he went in the
I
pits.
stopped it, but I had to back it out.
Oh
Nice work,
fuck.
Dave.
Yeah, that was great. What an ending. Oh
Fucking
shit.
hell.
I thought I was done because I just went straight for 2 cars. I was like blocked. Great.
Yeah. I saw that and I thought, oh, you beauty. And then
Yeah.
Zeus just pinned me
Just
straight
come
in there.
around.
And I managed to pull it up before I went in, but I still had to back it out.
Zeus is good at that. He fucking just
That
bam. There you go. Take that.
that finish with 2 E-Class and 2 S-Class on test track was high risk of not being that exciting.
Yeah.
I think having a pit lane, having that big bend, it was like Marty's
Yeah.
getting away, but then it's like,
It
no,
adds to
you're
it.
not getting away, Marty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Dave trying to come up, it's like, what do? You go around the outside, I'm just going to block you.
Exactly. That was good though. I like that. It was fun.
Pincher move, yeah. They just pinned you into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, another successful night.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right. Well, if you get on over the weekend, Jeff, let me know. We'll do some practice, I suppose. But I think we've got a couple of weeks though.
I think the time's running out pretty fast, and I need a lot of practice. So
Right.
if you want to get on tomorrow, I am keen to.
Yeah, I'll be around. Just
tomorrow.
hit me up with a message and let me know what you're up to.
All right.
Do some
I will.
laps.
I've got your phone number. I've got your email, your Facebook. I'll message on all.
Jesus. Ding, 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 ding. We'll be all going off.
3 times on each.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Have a good week, guys.
Cool.
Catch you next weekend.
Cheers, guys. Good racing.
Thanks, JT, for the tunes. They're
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
They're
Happy you
awesome.
enjoyed
Cheers.
it. You know,
Thanks,
Cowboys?
guys.
Catches.
Yeah.
See ya.
Catches.